morning. Welcome to
KidMath number 165.
KidMath number 165. So we just decided to review lines today because some of the piecewise defined function problems were giving you a little bit of difficulty with the lines. And that's just fine. It's good time to review. Sketch the line passing through these 2 points, -1, -3, and 2, 4. And also write down the equation of the line. Okay.
Well, the equation of a line is y equals mx plus b.
Okay.
Where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So we can use, well, the slope is change in y over change in x. Which for here is -3 minus 4 over -1 minus 2. Which is -7 over -3, or 7/3. Now we have to find the y-intercept.
Okay.
So we can plug one of these points into our equation. I'll use this one. So 4 is 14/3 plus b. I'll just put this in mixed number form. It's 4 and 2/3. 4 is 12/3.
Okay.
So b is -2/3.
That'd be a little taller. B is -2/3. Okay.
So our equation is y equals 7x over 3 minus 2/3. And now we have to draw the graph. So -1 minus 3 is down here, and 2, 4 is up here. It's got a slope of 7/3. Maybe something like this.
Okay. All right, well, you have your equation y equals 7/3 x minus 2/3, and we have this line. Okay. What does this line tell you about that equation? What does that equation tell you about the line? Back up just a little.
It says that the slope is positive.
Okay. It seems like we got a nice positive slope here.
And then its y-intercept, it's below -1.
Okay.
So we got that.
It's below what?
It's above -1.
Above -1. Okay, so we got that between 0 and 1. Now what about this x-intercept? Looks like it's fairly close to 0. This is when y equals 0. So what is x when y equals 0?
Well, we get 2/3 equals 7x over 3.
Alright, 2/3 equals 7x over 3 because we set y equals 0 here and you just move the 2/3 over to the other side.
Then we multiply by 3.
Okay.
2 is 7x.
Equals 7x.
X is 7/2, or 2/7. 2/7.
X equals 2/7.
So it is around.
Do you know what 2/7 is as a decimal, by the way? I'm just doing this with your brother right now.
It's 0.142857 times 2. 142,857, 142,857. That's 1/7.
Yeah. So it turns out it's actually 0.285714. Anyway, so good. So it seems like it's right. Our equation looks like it's right. And the last thing I'd suggest you do is just check it in this other point, just to be sure. So did we get -3 equals... Oh, you know what? I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to multiply your equation by 3, just to get rid of the fractions.
Yeah.
3y equals 7x minus 2. Now notice, that doesn't change the equation of the line. I just multiplied everything by 3. The slope of this line here is definitely not what?
It's definitely not 7.
It's not 7. You got to make sure you divide by the y coefficient. But it does make solving this a little bit easier to see if it's there. So I get -9
is -9.
Is -7 minus 2.
That works.
Which is -9. Okay, good. Good line review. Have you do a little line review during the day today, and Then we can come back to piecewise functions tomorrow. All right, good job.